Yeah, you can put win range. Okay. Something a little different. Go for this Octarine build, you know, even from the mid lane, go like an early-ish Vanguard disassembly. Given the confidence to be able to play his Batrider, he plays it incredibly well, but it's not into the easiest matchup with the Pango just able to constantly shove out the lanes, multiple movement spells.
Oh, he gets it. It's going to be Ramses. First blood picked up. Solo. Run, my friend. He's got a little bit of voodoo to work with. Collapse not going to continue the chase, though. Solo will live to see another day, and maybe only for a couple of seconds. Probably going to look for a deny onto the neutrals, so got that first blood, and Pandas, they strike first. Oh, okay, he got super greedy.
Got him.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's so much money as well. Like, I was playing a game the other day, and like, I was not too to my own playing up against the Maledict that you always have the heals to come through immediately after they go for any sort of like aggressive play, just because it's based on how much health you've lost.
Oh, he will. Starting to rotate mid. Kiyotaka could be in some danger if he continues to get the sticky stacks going. He's got the blood grade in as well to follow up. This is going to be another death onto Kiyotaka. They're really looking.
The position 1 carry at the end of the day. You need to make sure that your farm is secured, and especially with Mira slightly ahead of him off the back of that solo gold that he got previously, he's got the boots of speed to be able to make these rotations just that little bit quicker.
Damn, a post is a Chad. Oh, what a Chad. Unfortunately, died.
Short cast range, and it doesn't improve when you level it up, you know? So, I mean, you need to put yourself in a really risky position, like Solo was, even just to get this little bit. And it's going to be, what, 1-for-1 trade?
Does look like it, Kiyotaka. Okay. Able to get it off. Meanwhile, bottom, Mira. Some battle going back and forth. Ramses should be able to chase him down with ease. It's going to be a double kill picked up for the Wind Ranger. Beautiful, because both teams is actually hold back all because Kiyotaka. Pretty deep attempt onto Maposhka, but with the lasso still on cooldown, it's going to be a bit difficult for Spirit to get the kill. They do break the swashbuckle, though. Maybe this is an avenue for them to bring down Kiyotaka. It's going to be a big mitigation out of the shield crash. Even Utora wants to help get involved as well as Kiyotaka. But he knows there's no escape, just looks to take one member down with him. He'll do that, but now Lau also hunting as well. Meanwhile, Ramses gets a solo.
Towards that mid lane, it's going to be another minute until they're able to make that sort of attempt again.
Doesn't look like they're... Oh, maybe with the haste they might actually... let's see. Very awkward
the
timing. Yikes.
What binds Miero? Drums of Slob doesn't have a bind. Come on. Yeah, it's a passive.
It's an awkward timing, but a timing that... Still, there's going to be a lot of issues. Like, what do you actually do? Lyle's got haste, should freely be able to get this lasso drag back. And Tyrus is not going to be fast enough, I think, to be able to stop this. So, makes an attempt with the Rolling Thunder. If they got the damage, well, they've definitely got the control, and the damage will come shortly afterwards. Is now Lyle. Call now. Do you want to back up? Do you want to set off formation? Potentially bait collapse. As a Rolling Thunder's even going to be used in the backline as well, as Kiyotaka's going to try and find an angle. Gets stolen, though. Mira, beautifully done, sees an opening. It's more going to be used defensively, though. But now Lyle's ready to go as well. Mira finds an opening for the Raw. Helps secure the kill. But still, it's Team Spirit. They feel strong enough to take the fight. Even Utora wants to get involved as well. We'll see what the Terrorblade's able to do. It's going to be a 3-5. And now Utora's in some trouble. Sundered already. Turns to repair some of the damage, but it's not even going to matter. 9 Pandas completely surround the Terrorblade. Down he goes under the tier 1 tower. As even though they read the smoke, it did not matter. Pandas come
baiting Kiyotaka a little bit here. Going for the pincer move. The smoke is going to catch him out.
So we're going to jump. Tyrus just off the marks.
Oh. Get me down, says Solo.
Scarp's going in. Alright. A lot of attention put in on Tyrus. Both the 9 Pandas supports him.
Oh no, Kiyotaka!
Now Kiyotaka! Okay, he's alright. He'll still be able to escape off the back of the TP, but this could be a decent fight for Spirit as the rolling as well. Collapse actually wants to kick Ramses away. So even though Kiyotaka's not here, you also get the easy kill into Solo. It's still looking awkward. Collapse going to try and close the distance, setting up for Utora's damage. Elasso's going to be there as well, but Ramses preemptively pops to BKB. He's going to be able to protect himself and now turn. Shaq was out connecting onto Lau, but Ramses having a bit of issues locking onto the Team Spirit members, but now Kiyotaka, he's showed back up to the fight. A lot of damage.
Sitting right next to it with the lasso available and no Firefly either to be able to just get up onto that, get the lasso, and make sure you're able to take out the core early on.
Collapse actually in. Who's the one that's in trouble is Ramses. Solo used the focus fire. Bye-bye Lyle. Now Collapse is on the run. All a Team Spirit looking to get back to the safety of their high ground, but it means it's going to be another tier 2 tower that goes for nice incredibly well too.
They're going to look to try and make a play happen. They've got the nullifier coming out.
Did he? Oh, he jumped in.
Yep.
Oh,
Able to get that gold efficient item that was going to pick up his farm the most effectively. Be very careful. They're playing underneath the Hawk vision right now, and well, that's certainly not going to help with Mira going to be able to find that quick pick off when Ramses wasn't there, but they at least get rid of the Lincolns onto Ramses. But I'm not sure if you want to use these big ultimates onto an Aegis that's still got a good 2 minutes left on it. They've even got the Beastmaster Hawk to be giving them even more vision.
what is that? Shackle Ramses! Oh my god! What a Wind Ranger performance! Like, we had some doubts on the hero. We've spoken about his win percentage in professional games. Ramses, 7.
Techies even helps with that a little bit too. And Taris just being able to lay out those proximity mines to be able to take this one out. And
Yutaka. Nice roll in Collapse. Able to get the multi-man stance as well. It's a lot of damage. Yutoro continuing to focus some of the pain clear. They're going to turn to Ramses next, but he also just shrugs it off. Quick win run outside the base. That wants to go back to Collapse. Ramses is in a state where the boys on Spirit have no responses to him.
To back up a little bit, but meta wearing off in about 15 or so seconds. This Batrider grab is the last chance they're going to have, but look at that Hawk just giving vision of Lyle as soon as he comes in.
Kiyotaka, big jump in along with Mira as well, but the road's going to be there. Is enough tank control to protect against the Sunder. You bet it is. Jeez, it drops. What a convincing game 1 performance from 9 Pandas. They barely break a sweat and absolutely just obliterate. Let's go.
I like it. I like it overall. I kind of feel like Team Spirit wants this one to go late-ish. You know, these are 3 heroes that are pretty capable towers as soon as you leave it. I'm really not expecting Kiyotaka to make any deep movements.
It's going to be a treat to see how on point he's going to be with the Sunstrike as well. Might be looking for one top and... Oh, sets up. There we go. Gets the kill. Assist as well, given over. First blood. Meanwhile, Solo as well looks like he's going to go down. Collapse. Are you happy with the 10-second cooldown that it has? I guess maybe you could even just lose some of the damage.
Nah, I think it's fine.
Hang on, there's a duo going. So there's a battle going on with Antares and Solo. But even Poshka that comes out on top.
Ramses on the bottom side. He's in a little bit of danger himself as go juke down towards the south side, get a little bit of help from the tower. Solo going to be able to get there in time. Blood grenade.
He might need to stick TP. Did they just feed him a Lotus? Maybe they did.
Yep.
Oh, Antares.
Oh, misses. Somehow that bomb doesn't land. He doesn't have the blast off either, so not going to be able to catch up. Although the Sunstrike,
he's got the brother. He's got
level 5 on the Invoker. Certainly not the case for Kiyotaka. It is the hero that he loves to spam out. He's so consistent on it as well. Again, it's one of these things that.
Yeah, Mira's in a lot of danger. Sunstrike once again, but this time you're off the mark. And Taro's gonna try. I did jinx him, it did. It's the classic cast the curse that always comes into play. Yutoro. It's got the Blade Fury. And Taro's did level up the blast off though. Timing. A Rolling Thunder as well to help get the kill. So maybe he was a bit distracted watching top, and Spirit pounced that. And now this tower is taking a lot of damage with the catapult wave.
So this was the thing that I was actually going to mention when you're playing against the Invoker. You got to be very careful about leaving your lane because your tower could go down. Yatoro should be okay with that healing sound. Honestly, a tri-core setup, right? This is what I was talking about. Spirit, they are fairly happy to be able to
bottom lane
farm a decent amount.
They're also happy with getting some kills potentially onto Ramses. Solo, nothing he can do. Now have to watch his carry get burnt to a crisp, and now Lyle free. He's not going to clip some Solo trying to evade out to the right side, but now puts Lyle in a perfect position to be able to bounce back off the crystals. Double kill secured. Lyle is on a roll. Top of the net worth. One is mid lane. Now helps to try and secure the off lane as well.
Was that a pun on a roll?
No, but Yutoro They've got the RP, so we can't Bleed Fury TP up, and the Sunstrike, that's going to fall in very shortly. Kiyotaka.
The top side, Miero, he's priority number 1.
Yeah, Mirror 6.
He's got that Vanguard, man. He's not really all that concerned.
This deep. So, oh, Omnislash. A little unlucky with some of the bounces. Heavy commitment, but that's what we're going to continue hunting.
Careful, he's right underneath a Watcher.
Oh,
and no,
the ball in front of Eddie. Mirror stole the no way. Oh, Mirror.
Wants to get bounced down.
What do you do? Oh, what do you do, Kiyotaka? Hoping. Get knocked in the low ground, and Taurus might have just fed himself to the wolves as well. Lol. They're going to continue chasing. Taurus has got no boys to play with him. No extra follow-up, so a double kill.
Not worthwhile using it against Ramses, though, with the dissimulate potential to be able to get away. But yeah, like you said, I have to imagine maybe they look to go for this Flaming Lasso, combine it together with a Sunstrike, and that's exactly what they do. Free kill onto Solo. Free?
Also looks...
Maybe.
Oh, nice side set. Firefly's about to expire. Sunstrike connects. Collapse. Oh, dude, that's a long rift away. Oh, too much about Mr. Ramses this game. 1-2-0. We actually take a... Damn, that HEV odds heavily favoring Spirit, even with just a 2,000 net worth lead, but maybe off the back of the kills as well, they'll get this one onto Soul.
They were even scouting with the stolen Sunstrike just before it expired. See that Antares is sitting down here on the bottom side, and he's probably dead off the back of this. Maybe not wanting to use 2 ultimates, but looks like they will. Nero makes the TP, but didn't have his Blink Dagger available. It's still on the courier right now. Hasn't been spotted out on him just yet, but a lot of these deep wards are providing a ton of information that Miposhka's been able to place down.
Top lane. What's going on here? Ramses, solo Omnislash from Yatoro. Ramses, he's out of ultimate charges, and they're going to be able to snipe him down from a...
Underneath some sort of vision that Team Spirit have. Look at all the wards Solo's placing down around this mid lane.
It's in Mirror.
Be able to get a quick pick off. Who else has been caught?
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a lasso and it's onto Kiyotaka down to the south. That's a big opening. Collapse. Beautiful jump in. Mirror will still go down, but it looks like Pandas want to take the fight as Ramses finds an opening. Simultaneously, Lali's onto Miero, but it's not going to matter. It's now Miposhka. Solid. Do they want to jump him? He's sensing a potential smoke, wanting to put himself on the front line to protect the boys. And now Ramses off the mark with the remnant. That might cost him a kill onto Mirror. Although Miero finds an opening with the RP, he's going to get laid down. No hesitation, but it's still a pretty heavy committal. And just to support Chitori, does he want to cast the Omni? Not even required. With the help of the double damage rune, will make it a pretty good trade. That's RP used, that's Cataclysm used as well for just 2 supports, but Pandas, they're not done just yet. Around the ward, feeling strong enough to fight. Let's see if that's going to be the case. The Flame Break knocks 2 up to the high ground now with the Omni Slash as well. The Toro slashes and dices his...
That we always talk about with the beefy offlane heroes.
Bottom lane looks like Collapse should be able to find a solo kill on Antares, so he is... This is a...
Whenever you're playing up against a Magnus right in front of a tower...
Oh, they see him.
Actually look to drop everything.
Hero gets a jump, but the Cataclysm as well with the chain control. It's not perfect. Yutoro has an opportunity to get away. Now, Lau, he's going to try and zoom on in as well. Still over inside the river with the double ultimates committed. They turn it back on a Ramses, and now it's a whole Team Spirits fight. They're going to swarm on forward. No escape for Miero, as they were the ones to start.
Participation game. So you know that Team Spirit, they're in a very strong spot. You know that the net worth lead is probably going to be ballooning out a little bit. So where are they logically going to look to play?
Ooh, he doesn't have any more ultimate charges.
All right, well, not that. That's not the strategy. I think
narrowly avoid. Never mind, Mirror. Oh, that's a very short skill range, and it's just on Miposhka. No cares about a lich. She's happy to be taking some spells, and now Miero stuck inside the river. No escape. Blood.
We're on the high ground, looking to try and scout out for Kiyotaka. It's almost found him as well.
He's out of mana.
He is. Mira coming up here. I mean, he's got lasso. He's dead. Yeah. I don't even need to use it.
Doesn't look like they do. Kiyotaka recognize Yutoro.
I think so. I mean, you've got the Gem of True Sight just to be able to make sure you're not getting picked off solo. They're just getting so aggressive with their positioning, man.
Meanwhile, for the right side, it's going to be Lasso in combination with the Postker's ultimate. Thanks to the Ice Spire, they have plenty of
area consistently, considering how little map control they have. Maybe just anticipating that Spirit feels strong enough to be playing aggressively on their side of the map. But, oh,
Mira, no way. Oh my god.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I really don't know what you do against this. Like, it's going to be on Miro to be able to find that skewer. Oh no!
Who's the mag? It seems like it's Miro this game now with the Omnislash as well. Ramses, they're going to double lasso. He's got a scepter. What is this collapse? It's not a repeat of game one. Collapse pops out of control, and so do Spirit. We're going to a game 3.
Collapse out of control. With the critical damage percentage that it provides, a good way to be able to instantly clear out a lot of those idolites. Side though, a lot of action being put onto Solo here. Again, not the strongest laner is the Rubik. It's decent with the Bloodseeker if you're able to land those blood rights, and he wants to make sure he gets that last hit overall. Not even being tempted by the courier is collapsed. Only the puck or the Bloodseeker once he reaches the Maelstrom. And by the time he's got Maelstrom, level 6 should hopefully have been purchased or acquired a while ago.
So let's run further away from the tower. Pretty good body blocks out of Collapse means Mira's going to be able to activate the Salve. It's perfect. And now Ramsey, so they're going to be able to strike back. Mira's got the Blaster Blood Grenade back up. They might go for Solo instead with an easy target. It's going to be the Rubik. Shockwave comes out. Ramses, he wants to try and get some revenge, but now he steps a bit too far forward too. There's no way. They're going to get raped. They'll get the courier. Shockwave and Skewer. Collapse.
They're happy enough just to keep him out of the lane.
Whoa.
He's not farming while this is all happening. I think you're very happy with this, right? Collapse just able... No Shockwave. See ya.
I didn't see how much duration had left.
At least half. Pushes him away from the wave.
Does he want to die?
He doesn't farm. Yeah, almost, yeah. You get the kill on Tamira for this.
Well, that's huge. A lot of life steal's going to come back. No, Solo sniped it! Oh no, that is a huge kill he needed.
Over on the left-hand side, he's got phase boots coming out to him as well. To really help with a lot of these trades, but not if he dies first. Oh, and the courier as well.
Courier has been killed.
He just has not been CSing. He needs to focus on his own farm for now, get into the Witchblade, because again, until you reach these ultimates on the supports of Nine's Pandas, they really don't do much damage. See Marley looking to get aggressive onto Kiyotaka, taking away some of that status for him to be able to make plays with. Can they get the lift and snap the coil?
Looks like holding it for the last second.
Oh,
didn't find the break, and now I'll be able to get the haste room. Law's working still with the Arcane as well, so Solo.
Mid lane, he would love for Collapse to be able to go back and start taking some of these stacks as well inside of the Radiant Ancient camp area, but he doesn't really need to leave the lane, so why would he? You know, he's just getting some free farm here, and they might actually be looking for... Well, they were looking for a play onto Ramses, but they'll get it onto Solo instead.
Will they? It's taking a while. Collapse is also going to run into the Bloodseeker as well, and now with the +2, Mira and Lau, they're going to be able to connect as well. That is such an interesting movement from Spirit. It was a double smoke. We saw one on...
Hunters do that in recent times, just for a little bit of that extra cast range, to be able to stay as far away from the puck as possible, making sure you're not getting disabled.
Mira might be forced to black hole. He's got the boys starting to TP in, but the Chain Frost stops it short. Yutoro's going to be able to jump over the tree line. Ramses... Oh, Yutoro actually wants to go rewarded. That's going to be called down now for this potential power rune fight.
Ramses is actually getting dived a little bit here by Yatoro as well on the bot side. That's a solo kill that Yatoro was able to get. Not even with his power onto him. I mean, this is the thing, right? You just...
And now Collapse is even looking to get involved. Wants to try and catch Kiyotaka off guard, but the RP's at the ready. Dukes out the phase shift. Gonna drop it just yet. Maybe to get the kill, but like you said, I mean that... Oh, what's going on now? Lol? Oh, he cancelled his TP. Where's the pull?
Continue this push on forward. They just want to open up a lot of avenues to be able to go into like these ancient camp areas. They know that of everything that's happened. Sorry, Ramsey's getting dived
again. This time they might be able to respond. Never
That
mind.
came just a second too late.
Now mid lane though, another use of the coil. Let's see if this time it's going to pay off. What? They're going to turn it back around? Suck is there. Maposhka gaze back. And now he's got plenty of health and mana to be able to go for the dive. And Tara is doing whatever he can to protect his mid laner. But Yatoro is everywhere. Top to mid he goes. The Monkey King getting involved in the early team fights. And
Heal him up, Mira.
Whoa. What's the Zuck
Suck
battle?
action going on. Foot anymore. You're the one making the actions and forcing a response out. And right now, the connection just hasn't been there.
What am I looking at? Viera using ultimate on the cream solo, trying to drain his life. Not gonna work. Both mitigate.
They actually wouldn't have seen him make that movement. That's a really cool little play. Might be able to get a solo kill or a dual kill, actually, onto Antares on this top lane. Just waiting for him to go for that blast off and won't be able to land it.
What made you think you stood a chance?
Stupendous!
Jesus, collapse is huge. And Miera's going down. We're gonna fight down bottom. My lord. Gotten the benefit out of these kills. No gold, no experience. They're playing very far behind. They're gonna make the attempt on the wall. This time's Rams are gonna be here. Silence is there with a fall of the Blood Ride as well. And beautifully done. Now Mira as well. They should be able to get a chain kill. They know Yatora's there. They've got no way. The Maelstrom proc sees him in the trees. Is this how they get their third kill? This will be a big streak. Wow. How lucky.
That the teamwork was finally there from 9 Pandas. Classic adage of farm to fight and then fight to farm.
Radiant's
Like they'll
top
be able to
tower
accomplish that. Cost of solo, most likely.
Both were going to deal with though on the cliff, but I and Kai afterwards. So again, we were saying he's going to be the catalyst for Pandas. As Ramses might get killed once again. Yatoro. What is it? It just half his health completely gone. That's a double any other support. So he's playing a little bit more for his own game. Fills the value out of some of his items. Meanwhile though, Lyle once again running to Miera, who's really having a rough game for the Enigma. Lowest net worth.
He's got the Kyron Sange now, and I feel like... Sorry, I'm just seeing on this top side the Monkey King playing around, but where's the team? They've got a Blink Dagger on Miero, but Collapse is there with a Blink Dagger of his own to be able to play around with.
Oh, nice silence. And now Miero in with the black hole. That's how you find a way back into the game for the Enigma. Just one ultimate, one team fight is all you need. Though.
Yep, absolutely.
Instant
did.
counter smoke.
Yeah, and picking it out as well. Just wanting to be on the front lines, Collapse especially.
Is he blind RP? Oh, wow. That's an aggressive zip. Collapse.
That's a big up.
What an RP. Is the fall going to be there? Yatoro for the other side. They're going to skew him
will.
back on his spirits. High ground. That is picture perfect. What a... Scans going to be the mark, so they're well aware.
Let's see. Puck.
Okay, Otaka. Bit of a coil, able to set up for the follow-up in the Blood Ride as well. Ramsey's looking for the wraparound. He's going to provide them vision. It's an awkward spot. They're all clumped up.
Oh,
Miera. It's off the mark. Not the black hole they needed to take the team fight. As what's the core now? Still Lars in a lot of danger. Solo. Stolen. Skewer finds a chain control. Yatoro's ready to spring the trap, but it's not good enough. 9 Pandas evade the attempt. They're still going to be able to find Ramses completely isolated, but it looks like Kiyotaka, he can do it by himself. The slippery part too much for them to handle. Yatoro though, still being a bit of an issue. BKB's going to protect him. Looks to leap on fall with a finishing blow. Assassinates Solo. And they're not done just yet, but the RP back at the ready for Collapse. Blink has already been used, however. Okay.
Not wanting to overcommit. They realize that that black hole's up and available. That's how...
Oh, they're going to go for the backline.
They found the Rubik.
Finds an opportunity. Easy drag back. That's what they're wanting. Just the easy kills. Get the numbers advantage. Make it a difficult defense. Of course, he's got a buyback.
Dire's middle tower is under
So it will be a big investment. Long zip away.
Big zip.
He's got the arcane.
Lyle and Pugner as well. They're going Scythe of Vice on both of these heroes, realizing how much of a threat Kiyotaka has been to the... Oh, look at that jump!
Again! Dude! Are you serious? Collapse has done it again. Another RP onto multiple members, and you see instantly who gives a damn about the mid-tier 2 tower. Let's open up bottom. Yatoro clears the wave. They're already hunting for more. I mean, Ramsey's a solo BKB just for a measly lich. And the BKB is about to expire. Miero is going to try and play around with the black hole. Lava reacts enough. He's able to zip on out of danger. And now with the black hole expended, Miero brought down with ease. This could just be multiple objectives getting clear.
Valuable it is being able to bring him into the Aghanim Scepter, but it really gotta be careful with his positioning though. Collapse could get the jump on him again.
It's going to be Pandas that actually start first with the call into the blood right. Collapse is in some danger. Rapture's going to get laid down as well. Yatori to the rescue. Wukong's to buy him some space with a medic off for the southern side as well. Collapse is still alive. Finally, they'll be able to get the kill, but now Lyle turns to Ramses as well. The BKB is going to get activated, but it will not matter as Lyle finds a chase down. And once again, this fight and this game is solely on Kiyotaka. The man needs to pop off, but he doesn't have an avenue to turn the fight back. 9 Pandas to D-Ward. Off the back of that fight, though, we saw finally Kiyotaka was able to get rid of those 2 wards. The one next to the tier 3 and the one kind of the remnants of the tier 1 mid. So, speaking of Kiyotaka, it's going to be able to catch out Mira. Should be a pretty easy kill into the Pugna, slowing down the Hex timing. With that being said as well, also Lyle's got enough.
I assume is about to come, although maybe just waiting for the Pugna to join together with them.
I'm pretty sure they saw him under the ward at the portal. Oh, zip in. Who do they see? It's going to be Ramses. There's the Hex, there's the Vortex, and the chain control. It'll be... Oh, he even got the BKB off anyway. Solo? Collapse is still on the hunt, but...
Black hole.
Buybacks too. That's a big thing. It's a big fight.
They're next to the Dire outpost.
Huge ward. Oh, they got Ramses. Quick fingers on the telekinesis mirror. That's a better black hole. To 2, and it's 2 vital heroes, but Yator able to stand strong, activate to BB, and then just turn and shred them. No one can stand strong against the Wukong. Yatoro reigns supreme in spirit. Looked like a rough start off the black hole. They almost even got the puck as well off the...
Even just being able to use the Aghanim Scepter as well. Keep standing right next to the tower, use that to assist with some of the high ground siege. Finally be forced back a little bit, but the side...
Great pop of the Lincolns. Hex going to be there with the RP. Collapse wanting to make sure they guaranteed the kill.
Finally got
and they'll do just that. He's going to buy back. He'll use it instantly. Can they cancel the TP though? I mean, that's a huge buyback forced out, but it's an even better call though from Kiyotaka onto 3, but he sees no one. 0 vision for Pandas to work with, and they are...
Might need to use Ramses as bait. He's under the smoke right now through the ninja gear.
Radiant's bottom
Through the full team smoke. Just looking to wait
in the pop. Yatori starts.
The bait,
Instant
the
use of the
bait.
boundless strike down with the skewer back as well. Formation has been broken. Can they keep the Bloodseeker alive? He's falling lower and lower, and Ramsey's got no one there to protect him. Where are the boys? Miero hasn't found an angle for the black hole. Now Low, he's going to force their hand. A zip in onto Antares, stuck outside the base, and a boundless strike cuts away the remaining health pool. A 3v5 could be a 4v5 with the buyback on the techies, but this is your last set of barracks now. They're going to go.
I just don't think they'll have the damage, man. They've got 50 seconds left on the Aegis, and he's been healed up to full.
He's in. All right.
2-man, but is it enough?
Double black hole. He's going to be able to have the fob afterwards as well. There's the secondary one. He didn't get it. Collapse was quick on the fingers. RP to stop him short. And that should be all she wrote. Kiyotaka and Solo. They stole the RP on Solo, but it will not matter. Tips are even there. A worthwhile attempt. A valiant one at that. But G's are dropped and